This is a timing belt replacement for a 2001 Mazda Miata. I just did a step-by-step video on every single bolt, little wire clip, everything. And my camera converts to MOV files. Tried to change them over to AIV. Lost everything in the process, so I'm a little pissed off. But anyway, so I wanted to have a video of a step-by-step because this variable valve timing seems a little intimidating. Sure was for me when I looked at it, didn't know. But actually, on the valve cover itself, here's a solenoid and the wire, the oil tube that runs all the way back. Well, you can leave it on your valve cover. You really don't gotta mess with it except for one bolt. This big mammer jammer, and it's got two little copper washers, each sandwiching this little oil tube. And actually, it moves around pretty easy. It's got some movement. So when you pull this out, make sure you just stick your finger and hold that copper washer until you can bring it up. Don't drop it; you're in trouble. About 11 valve cover bolts, all 10 millimeter. This big one back here is a 19. These clips all go on the valve cover. A little pain in the ass a little bit to get off, but a little finagling, comes off pretty well. I have a cold air intake, so it was basically a one nut here and then one right here. I know it's a little more spaghetti system with your OEM stuff, regular how it comes. I put all my bolts back so I don't lose them. I don't care to put things into boxes, stepped on, tripped on, spilled over. I just try and put stuff back. Oh, you gotta take the bolts out again. Well, I'd rather take a bolt out than lose one. So, yeah, pretty much wasn't too easy to pull off, because since, as you can see with this thing, it goes inside here, and so when you get it, you can wiggle from this side, get it kind of going, and then carefully with the solenoid, you can just kind of lift up, and it'll come out of there. It was kind of a pain in the ass, especially breaking this bolt. It was super tough, super hard, so be careful. I just used a ratchet and then this big wrench as kind of like a breaker bar, and just it took a lot of effort. Scared me when it cracked, so when I cracked it, so be careful. It's tough. Yeah, it wasn't really too difficult, just a handful of tools. I brought a little extra out here, but you know, basically your average extension, ratchet, 19 mil for this guy, 10 mil for the valve cover bolts, and then it's a 12 mil for this one bigger bolt down here, this guy here, 8 mil for the intake. So pretty simple, actually. Didn't involve too much. So just to kind of show you a variable valve timing, it's actually not too intimidating. Just take your time, be careful, and it should come out with ease. So the next project is to get all this crap out of here so I can get to this timing belt replacement. Here's the kit I got. Comes in a little box, comes with belts, pretty much everything you need here. There's a list of stuff. Seals, pumps, belts, tensioners. About 180 bucks. You know, they use pretty good parts, Asian, Koyo. So Yeah, that kind of sucks. I lost everything. I step by step, and it's friggin' like 100 degrees out right now. So that even makes me even madder. But, oh well, just a little rundown. Flip over to this so you don't get oil. Put a little thing in here so it doesn't start spilling out. But yeah, I'm gonna clean this up pretty good. Maybe even paint it. Why the hell not? One thing I noticed. I'm gonna zoom in here. Maybe. No, not really. You can kind of see some white splattering in here. It looks almost like coolant. Sign of coolant leak. I did change the radiator plug, radiator cap. It seems like it's been seeping. Hopefully I don't have a crack, 'cause it is a plastic radiator. They say some people you take it out to make it easier. I'm gonna try to leave it in. So I'm pretty handy, I guess. We'll see what happens. This is step-by-step timing belt change, 2001 Mazda Miata.